Birmingham has been developing its local offer website, a place where young people, families and carers can find information, support and services available for children and young people with special educational needs and disabilities. With the aim of getting the site ready for September 2014, we thought about what we needed to plan and do. We worked with website designers to create a framework, but we needed your help. We ran 2 whole-day events, inviting families, carers and young people to talk about their ideas. They shared comments and suggestions about the way special education needs and support for disabilities works in Birmingham. We spoke to children and young people in schools, their parents, and asked for their views and ideas. We received valuable feedback on our ideas so far. With your help, we looked at how best to share information about the support that's available, how to share clear guidance about the systems and procedures we follow in the city, how to show you where you can go to find the support you and your family may need. A big thank you to parents and young people who came along to regular meetings to work alongside staff from various services, schools and other organisations. There was some straight talking and great ideas.
Adam, can you tell us a little bit about how that forum might work and how we can organise it?
You choose the top 10, say, contributors. And those then become the moderator.
There's real ownership then, isn't there,
exactly,
of the people who are contributing. I really like that idea of the people who make the most contribution, almost kind of take over the running of it.
Yeah.
So you've seen that work?
I've seen that work lots of times.
I'm just wondering what you think about using sort of like Twitter as a medium for getting information.
Social media is the biggest social interaction between people that young people use these days. It is invaluable that you guys get involved in social media, in YouTube, in Facebook, in Twitter. Get yourself known. You could have a local offer Facebook page that's liking, say, Parents Views Count, stuff like that, commenting on their comments, retweeting their tweets, stuff like that.
I think it's very likely that come September we'll just have a list, but definitely with phase 2 in mind and building up.
I think with phase 2 in mind, what you need to be aware of is what you ask people to put there, because what we're talking about is something like a keyword search, and people may put in lots of different kinds of keywords, and you may need to make sure that the information you've asked people to provide is going to include the keywords to support whatever mechanism you use to search that list at a later date.
At each step you let us know your ideas and your points of view.
It's better on an iPad than a book, because obviously you have to go all through the pages to look for what you want to find, but on the iPad you can actually just click onto where you want to go to, and I think it's more easier and it's better to read than what it is in a book.
And I think this website will help them because it has really helpful sections where, for example, getting to school, you know, help from transport.
Really, because this is quite good, isn't it? Because there's loads of things. It tells you, what does it tell you there?
There should be adding more options, more images, and much more links.
Yeah, they need to as well.
Definitely, I think there should be a live blog of questions. So basically,
help box, basically. Yeah, help.
Yeah, help box.
Should be much more pictures of families, like mixed race, mixed age. I mean, if people are going to see people who are 30s and they're white, for example, then they're not saying, oh, you're being sort of like, it's just not involving enough people in.
It's not representing enough.
Yes, it's got to be much more Birmingham. Like, we've got to make it sort of like the best city and do that sort of thing.
I think like some of the words on like the pages are a bit too complicated for people who have like reading problems like dyslexia. So maybe if like they have the page that they've got at the moment, and then maybe add like another page that's a bit more simpler, so people with like reading problems can read it better.
It's like people being active.
Being active. Can I put involved?
You could probably do with a Facebook link on the home page.
a link to, even if it's just up here in the top corner, just have Facebook icon, Twitter icon.
This is a website, but there are underprivileged kids that don't have the technology to afford. They can't afford this technology. So how are you going to how are people going to find out about this? And where's it going to be put out?
You told us about how helpful good images and illustrations can be. You made it clear that we need to keep it simple, avoid jargon, and use good plain English. The website is a work in progress, and we know we still have work to do. We're learning how best to do this. You're prompting ideas and our thinking. We've made a start. Feeding back through Be Heard lets us know how we can make the site work better for you. Let's make it better together. People at the Library of Birmingham and other city libraries can help you find the information that you need.
Sounds great.
Marvellous.
Yeah. But you're in charge.
Just got yourself a job.